What's going on, guys? It's Marcel Benson, investor and entrepreneur. And look, before I get started, man, we did it again. We did it again. We got a honey bun and SPY. Y'all know, for those that are new to the channel, a honey bun is 100%. That means you doubled up. You 2x your money. We got 4x our money earlier from the watch list with Uber, and SPY was also on that watch list, which I gave you guys on Sunday. Also for free, I gave the specific details about how to get into it to the people that's in the group, obviously. But man, before I go any further, listen, I'm gonna just say this at the top of the video, and I'm gonna leave it there. There are a lot of people that are new and trying to learn trading, and they're blowing money by going with the choice that may be the most marketed. And I get it. It's easy. You may see it. It's in your face. Like, oh, they do trading. Okay, let me go with them. But as a new trader, you do not need the most popular. As a new trader, you need to do your research to find, and hopefully it comes across your, screen like this video is. But someone who's also on the rise, but has perfected the trading part first. The Prosperity Collective, we're made up of a couple of hundred members, so we're able to actually answer the questions. It won't be like this forever, but I do know that from my experience and being in larger groups, it's impossible to get the questions answered that you need. So yeah, there may be plays called, and yeah, a lot of them may work, some of them may work, depending on which group you're in. But you need context, or you're always going to need that group. You're always going to be dependent. Our goal is to get you guys to a point where you know this inside out. You can go teach your family. Okay? The Prosperity Collective, me and my boy Zay, right? Been friends for 10 plus years, right? We really do this. It's real love in that group. We really want to see y'all win. We really are doing everything every day to just make the group a little bit better and a little bit easier for you guys to understand how to do this trading thing. Okay? So the link is in the, in the description as usual. It's just $40 a month. We made it that price because we want it to be accessible to new traders, right? We want you to be able to be in a community that's not breaking you as you're, trying to spend money and learn, all of this stuff and take risk with your real money in the market. So we ain't going to put even more pressure on that, right? Obviously, supply and demand, it won't always be like that. And the questions that it may not always be like that, but for now, the Prosperity Collective may be the best option on the internet. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, so now that that's out the way, man, I want to just talk to you guys today about understanding, like a few little things about the market, right? Firstly, how to build your trader's intuition, right? This is something that I talk to people about all the time. Like I always get in a group and I'm like, oh yeah, this is getting ready to happen. They're like, what are you seeing? How do you know this is getting ready to happen? Trader's intuition is, it could have something to do with the individual, but from what I've seen, it's really just a result of repetition, right? The same way that you go out and drive a car, and if something were to jump in front of that car, you would immediately know what to do, whether to swerve, whether to hit the brake, right? Trading has the same kind of a flow. There's like a hypnosis to it, right? You could be trading all these years, but that repetition is doing something to your mind. It's creating new neural pathways. New neural pathways. Say that 3 times fast, right? It's creating new neural pathways in your brain so that when certain situations come up, that pattern recognition kicks in and you know exactly what to do, in the blink of an eye. So people are always asking me, like, how do I get to that? It's like reps. You got to shoot the shots. You got to consistently trade every day, right? And trading don't always mean like entering the play. A lot of times it's really just watching the market. Because whether you're in the trade or not, like the market is happening. So you have to understand, if this, then what? If this, then what? If this, then what? In 1,000 different ways, right? And that only happens over time. All right. So that's how you build the trader's intuition, right? Also keep your vessel clean. That's another one. You build your trader's intuition the same way you would build your real intuition, right? Which is just keeping your vessel clean, not just putting any old thing in your body. Making sure that you're staying clear and able to see around the corner, because your diet is clean. You're not eating a bunch of junk. You'll notice that some of the best traders in the world are, some of them, are pretty athletic. They're, they have endurance, they have stamina, right? These are all things that are going to keep, your mind sharp, right? So any sort of activities that keep your mind sharp and strong are going to be things that help build that, that trader's intuition. Now, I also want to talk about this concept of something being like too good, like something going too well. And I want y'all to remember this, right? When something is going too well, it is going to fail. All right? When something is going too well, it is going to fail. Now, what is going too well? That's the part that, you gotta have a little bit of experience to understand. But on a basic level, just understand that the stock market doesn't move in a straight line, right? The stock market moves in a wave-like pattern. Sometimes it's like up, 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 down, up, 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 down, up, 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 down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 down. And the moment that you get too comfortable with either one of those directions, that's when it's changing directions, right? The moment that the market starts to agree that this is supposed to be the direction, that's usually when it changes directions. Now, I want to give you guys a little bit of homework, right? Look up how many red and green days there are in a single trading year and look at it for like the past decade. You can ask ChatGPT this. Look up how many red weeks there are, how many green weeks there are, how many, what's the most consecutive days of green days in different stocks. You can go as deep as you want with this, right? All of this is just kind of giving you an idea that there's always going to be some version of a rebalancing, right? So if you are lucky or unlucky to catch something that irrationally goes into a direction for an extended period of time, then you could catch it in the opposite direction, right? You want to be prepared for that change of speed, right? That quick flip. Once the market starts to agree, you can use the fear and greed index on this too. Once the market starts to agree that, oh yeah, we are doing this, there's something that's looming and you want to start to get a little suspicious. You want to start to question. This is where you're going to find some of your best trades, when you are not agreeing with everybody, right? This is how I'm able to get these consistent like 300, 400, 100, 500% plays that I'm calling and also giving to the group. Because like after trading for so long, you start to feel like a little rhythm. It's like, okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, okay, yeah. So repetition, continue, keep your vessel clean, continue. Know that when something is going too well, it's going to fail, right? If you can understand these on a deep level, on a cellular level, I promise you, you are going to be able to trade, and you're not going to be that trader. This is what happens to a lot of beginner traders. I'm gonna walk you through the process. Y'all think I don't know what y'all deal with. You got to understand, I was a beginner trader the same way, so I know exactly what you deal with. Tell me if I'm lying, okay? Here's one scenario. You started trading, you hit. Oh, you hit nice. You're like, man, I can do this. It's not as crazy. And you start trading. You might hit nice again, and you kind of think that you know what you're doing. It takes about 3 to 4 times of you thinking you knowing what you're doing for you to realize that you don't, and then finally know what you're doing. That's what I've noticed. So you win, and then like something happens, you take a little loss, you're like, all right, let me, then you win, and you're like, okay, I got this, and then like still some sort of habit that you might have formed from you doing well earlier still exists on you. So you don't know why you won the first time around, but you won, so you think you're good. You got this false sense of like accomplishment, but it's really a poor habit. You took a poor choice but got lucky. So now when the market gets into what I like to call difficult mode, right? We not, we in a different setting now. We're not on easy mode no more, right? When it's going through turbulence, or it's trading sideways, or it's a lot of uncertainty in the economy, or there's a change of president. So many different things, right? Now you like, yo, all this shit that I usually do is not working. It's like, you realize that you got to be a little bit more cautious. You got to take profit sooner. Like there's all these different things that you have to adjust your skill set to, and you didn't pick these things up because you were winning too early and you didn't know what you didn't know. So about that fourth time of you losing majorly, you finally start to really sit back and understand what's going on, right? You really start to pay attention. You start studying more. You're like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get some books. You finally go ahead and order those books you've been having in your Amazon cart. Finally get those, finally read those, finally lock into a community, right? And then things start to slowly, go in the right direction. You're still going to take losses. You're going to take losses for the rest of your trading career. I promise you that, right? But you're going to know how to take them better, and they're going to, be smaller, and it's not going to really be anything but just refining your skill set, and you're going to get excited about trying to figure out why you lost, right? So that's the journey, right? You need to be tapped into a community that understands that and is willing to look out for you during that process. So I know what it's like. I know what it's like when you start off, right? So we're trying to prevent you from going down that road of blowing your account, getting out of trades too soon, getting out of trades too late. These are all things that we suffer with, right? And getting out too soon is not worse than getting out too late. I'd rather get out too soon. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got you. Tap into the the group in the description. We got the links below. It's $40 a month. Best trading group on the planet. There's so much information, from anything you need about life and becoming a better trader. It's in there. The people are phenomenal. We just win, man. We just show up every day. We win. We vibe. And we are incrementally becoming better people every single day. And if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, we love to have you. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video, and then again on Friday I got something special for you all. Okay, so tune in, keep it locked. It's always love over here. Peace.